Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the all-new TriceraChorus from Eventide. Eventide have been doing us all a favor and releasing more and more of their .9 series pedals, and the latest pedal in that line is the awesome TriceraChorus. Now, before we go any further, this is a sponsored video, as Eventide have asked me to show you guys this pedal. However, all thoughts and opinions are mine. Now, as the name would imply, the TriceraChorus is a chorus pedal with a ton of bells and whistles like most of the .9 series pedals. There are multi-function switches, multiple foot switches, knobby knobs that do multiple things and all sorts of ins and outs, which we will go over right now. So first, let's go ahead and start with the obvious, the active and the swirl foot switches. Now, the active is obviously bypass on and off, but the swirl foot switch does a couple of different things. If I hold it, I can then scroll through any of the 5 onboard presets, but in normal functioning non-preset mode, the red LED indicates the normal swirl function as it would pertain to whatever effect is being selected, which we'll get to in a second. But if you hit the swirl switch, the red is going to turn to a green LED, and this is going to add some stereo phasers after the detune circuit. And it's going to give you a whole new dimension. It's going to add just a bunch of sauce to the sound that you already have. Now, the mix knob has chorus, vibrato, and chorale modes, depending on where you're at within the dial. The rate knob also doubles as a rate envelope, and the detune also doubles as a pitch function. Now, the bottom sets of knobs are the left, center, and right. Now, the left determines the amount of chorusing going on the left channel, the right channel. Now, the center will determine the amount of modulation in just the center channel if you're using a stereo function. Now, as far as the secondary features, the pitch function is plus or minus 40 cents. That's pretty nuts. That's quite a bit. Now, I/O on the back include an expression pedal in, a USB jack for MIDI control and software updates, as well as a left and right 1 and 2 output jacks, and you can switch between line level and guitar level, which is great. So you can use this with outboard gear, not necessarily just guitar, but keyboards, things like that, as well as a mono and stereo operative switch. last but not least, I want to point out that you can have 5 onboard presets, or if you're going to use MIDI, you can have up to 127 different presets with the TriceraChorus. Very versatile, very, very cool. This is a lot of fun, and I don't know, I like a good chorus. It's been pretty fun to just kind of plug this in and just kind of go nuts with the various chorus styles available on this pedal. Pretty cool. I will link down below in the description if you'd like to know more info on all things Eventide and .9 series pedals. And with that, you've been wonderful, I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.